Alright, so I thought I'd do a little video of the place over here, the old home place. And what you're looking at here is hayfield. It's about 25 acres. And soon this will all be planted in trees this winter. Pine trees. And so got Cole here with us in the old Kubota. And I thought he would give us a little tour here. And so got about 473 acres here, and so most of it's in pine trees. And so I thought we'd give you a shot. This is, potential pine trees here. Eventually we'll plant them, and so we'll ride around here and show you some more of it in various stages of growth. And so here we go. Alright, here's the old barn. I don't know exactly how old that barn is, but you can see this part of the barn with the very steep roof. That's the original part. Now my dad added on what you see here, the let me get into the thing, the part down here, and then of course this part on the side. A lot of that part on the inside is pretty old, and you can see we have some pine trees here, and these trees are about 5 years old. And we'll ride around here in a second and let you see the inside of the barn and get a little closer shot of those trees. Alright, so this is about a 5-year-old tree. Pretty tall, pretty good size. And of course they all grow a little bit different, but that's pretty tall. 6 feet, that's at least 12 foot tall. You can see compared with the thing there. This is the old barn. You can see this is the old inside part of the barn. That was the original part of it, and then of course they added on to it. And there's the old John Deere, and you can see where they added on all these little pieces here. And Dad had some of the metal replaced. You can see some of the shiny metal. Some of it was rotten, so they had put that in. But this is the old barn. You just keep hay in here and all kinds of stuff, feed. It's pretty empty right now. So anyway, alright, so let's drive around and look at some other trees and ride down to the creek. Alright, so here's some more of these same age trees. This has got a little more undergrowth here. And anyway, so let's walk down here to the creek. See Cole sitting down here by the edge of it. And you have to stay a certain distance away from any water when they're cutting. So this is the reason that you don't see pine trees all the way up to the edge, because they have to leave a buffer zone between any body of water or any kind of thing, so it won't mess it up. And so come on out, Cole. So what we're looking at here is a little creek, and this little creek is called the Colochi Creek. And the Colochi is a Muskogee Indian Native American word for white oak stream. So I'm assuming they named it after a white oak tree. And it has not rained a tremendous amount, so this is a little bit low. It's not really low. It's never really a big one, but you can see we got some footprints there. I don't know what that is. Something's been down here enjoying the water. But this is the creek, and so and on the other side of the creek you can see more baby pine trees, and so there's different pockets of trees throughout, and you can see that by the way, I'm standing on a huge rock. This is a monster rock on the edge of this, and you can see all the rocks in the water. And normally I can't walk out this far because the water's there, but this little bit deeper area there, and you can see all the rocks. So normally this is a little bit higher, and you don't quite see, you see the tops of those rocks, but it's still flowing pretty well. You can see it's pretty. Yeah. So alright, so the next thing we will show you are the biggest trees that we have. And they're an example of, according to the forester, of trees that should have been cut years ago. They got a little too far along, and they were a little too thick, but they thinned them out. But they didn't reach their full growth potential just because they got the timber prices were terrible for so many years, and so they left them. But they've gone a little too far. But anyway, they're going to clear cut those, and anyway, that'll be the next clip that we show you since we're leaving the creek here. So we will continue onwards. All right, and finally, these are some of the oldest trees that we have. And to be honest with you, I don't know the exact age, so I won't quote. But they're pretty good. Some of them are pretty good size. Now these trees are not near the quality of seedlings, of the new seedlings that are coming out now. Those new seedlings that you saw earlier, those are much better. But you can see these are all destined to be clear cut. These trees have been thinned, and they'll be clear cut very soon. And then all this will be replanted. So you cut them in the fall and the winter, wait for the weeds to come up in the summer, spray everything, and then you burn it, and then you replant it in the fall or the winter, like usually probably in the winter. And the cycle starts all over again. But you can see these are pretty good sized trees. And there's a good many of them back in here. So so this is this kind of start to finish on these. And it goes way on back through there down to the swamp. And but anyway, this is it. So anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a a little tour of the place here and kind of what I've been doing, and been taking a good bit of our time up, which is not a bad thing. It's just a different thing. And so anyway, thanks for checking it out, and hope you have a good day. And so, from the Future Wood Shop, take it easy.